How are
Yeah,
you?
it's good. How are you, Coach?
Good. I'm ready.
Okay. I'm doing some on the Twins. Just kind of, how would you sort of put their career into perspective?
If the NCAA wanted a picture of the ultimate student athlete, it would be their picture because they're phenomenal students. They're great team members, obviously great athletes, and they, are very involved in community service. Um, On to med school. I mean, they're flawless, and to find perfection uh, is pretty rare, and both of them live to that standard.
Is it kind of hard to believe this is going to be their last meet as Razorbacks?
Well, I know Brian's going to get therapy. All of us will be crying at the end of the meet. I mean, they've been just such a godsend for us and such an asset to the program overall in the respect of the teammate factor. They just are so giving and so caring for each and every one of their teammates. That's again unique when you're at the elite level. A lot of time, those athletes are self-centered. They just don't have that in their makeup.
You guys are the favorites going in. You got the most scoring opportunities. You got quality and quantity. Just how do you feel about this team you're taking there to Austin?
Well, I'm sure we'll get chastised at the press conference, and they'll go, it doesn't matter about how many bodies you have. It's if you have superstars. Well, I think we're kind of unique in the respect. I think we have some superstars, and we also have depth. So yeah, the more bullets you have at the national meet, if something does go wrong, maybe somebody else will rise to the challenge to fill that void. It's a great situation to have. I think that's an asset. But the meet is going to be very, very close with us and University of Southern California. They have a great program, a great coach. She is building a dynasty there, and I think the whole nation's going to have its hands full, not only short term but long term as well.
You have essentially the same team that won the indoor title. I don't think you're missing any key people. We talk about Lauren not making it, but
Right.
just how good do you feel this is the team that won the indoors now? They ought to be pretty confident.
Yeah, I think the experience of indoor, the experience of being sharpened at the SEC, be it indoors or outdoors, because the SEC is so competitive, and a lot of those top teams that are going to finish at the national meet are going to be our SEC peers. I think it's a situation where you get tested by fire, you're ready to handle fire when you go to the national meet.
I guess you win your 37th SEC Coach of the Year trophy. I don't know what do you do with all those?
They're in the office, and my wife often says, I need to come in and dust them. So right now, that's a project for maybe the summer.
I guess Janique got Runner of the Year.
Yeah, and she's had an absolutely fabulous year. Chris Johnson has done an absolutely unbelievable job evolving her. People have always said, she's going to be a real good one, but I don't think they realize she's going to be a great one. To have one of the fastest times in the world, if not the fastest. She's number 2 in the world now, I guess. And she's only a sophomore in college. Again, a great teammate. It's a situation where, she's also now prospering in the 200 meters as well. And again, that's a tribute back to Coach Johnson. He's just done a fantastic job with her, as well as all our sprint crew.
You're going from the cool Pacific Northwest in Eugene to the hot heat and humidity down Austin. How do you think that'll impact?
Well,
how it'll impact you guys?
I think our suitcases should be a little bit lighter because I don't think we're going to need as many heavy coats as we had in Sacramento. I think we can leave the long sleeve shirts at home and the jackets. It's a matter of we might need a rain jacket with the potential for thunderstorms, but it's going to be hot and humid, and that's going to take its toll as the duration of the meet evolves, because that accumulative effect really drags people down. So it's very, very tough.
You mean Eugene? You said Sacramento.
I'm sorry.
That's okay.
Yeah, I mean Sacramento was cold.
Yeah.
And
Well,
now
really.
going to Austin, it is going to be hot.
Oh, okay. Well, I meant going from Eugene where you had the national.
Yeah, no, Eugene was always pretty pleasant, especially this time of year. But Sacramento was cold, and now we're headed to the great heat of Austin.
I guess the sprinters probably like the heat, the distance runners not
I
so
think they
much.
do well. We're going to run a lot of the distance events later in the evening, but later in the evening in Austin can be 80 and 80% humidity.
Yeah, yeah.
So it'll truly be a test.
Do you feel you got everybody in that you needed to?
Yeah, I think the script went perfectly. Lauren Gregory ended up having a foot issue that bounced her out of the 5,000, and she was in great position when it really grabbed on her. But Devin Clark ran a 22-second PR and filled that void. Unfortunately, at the national final, the steeplechase and the 5,000 are on the same day, a few hours apart. So that'll probably curtail a chance to have her score in the 5,000. But if she takes care of business in the steeplechase, that's all we could ask for her.
Lauren, that was the only thing